Good morning, Keller Williams, and welcome back to the KW Command 66-Day Challenge 8.0, and today is day 14. So we've been focused on smart plans over the last several days, and today we're going to continue that focus by discussing how to add contacts to a smart plan, how to view which contacts are actually on a smart plan after we've added them, and then how to remove contacts from a smart plan. We'll show you how to do that individually and in bulk as well. So first things, let's go back into our contacts applet. Actually, I lied. Let's start with smart plans. So we're going to open the smart plans applet. You can see that we've got several smart plans already downloaded that we've talked about in previous days. So the first thing, we talked about the open house follow-up. I have the ability to add a contact to that smart plan from the Smart Plans applet just by clicking on this little silhouette of an individual. I can click to add contact. We would search for one of our fictional characters and we could add one of them to the smart plan in that way. Second way, we can actually open up the smart plan if we were building it and or making edits to it. And we can choose to add people using that same silhouette button up here, add contact, and then we can choose one of our individuals. Finally, we can go into contacts itself, and we could open up the contact record. In this case, if one of our fictional characters, here's Marge Simpson. We could come over to the Smart Plan tab on the right-hand side of the contact record, and we could choose to add to Smart Plan, and then you'll see all of the Smart Plan options available for you. So 3 different ways to add an individual contact to a smart plan. In addition, you have the ability to add contacts in bulk. So here we are inside of our actual contact list, and we can see that we've got a series of contacts here. We could just select Marge, Marty McFly, Peggy Hill, and then we covered this during bulk actions and contacts. But as a reminder, we can choose to add to smart plan here. Now we get some options with regards to smart plans and adding contacts to them, both individually and in bulk. Let's just say we wanted to add these 3 contacts to the open house smart plan. Now, part of this smart plan actually includes the ability to send out text messages. So it's going to show us, hey, you're missing phone numbers for these individuals. These are fake contacts. It's okay. We're going to add the plan anyway. And when it comes time to add a contact to a smart plan, as long as you have 1 or more, 2 or more contacts, you're going to get 3 options. If it's 1 contact, you will get 2 options. The first 2 options include firing the smart plan immediately. So I want this smart plan to start right now. If there's an email going out, a text going out, a task firing, I want all of that to happen immediately. You can also choose to create a smart plan, fire that smart plan, and yet have command wait to actually trigger it. So you might be thinking about maybe a Happy Halloween smart plan where maybe it's just a simple email or a text, Happy Halloween, are you dressing up this year? Again, it's just about starting a conversation with your database. You could build that smart plan right now, include that very simple text message, add up to 200 contacts. Again, when we're using Twilio, we want to stay under 200 contacts, individual recipients per day. But you could say start those 200 on Halloween. So you could actually say, hey, start on, and then choose October 31st. Now, if you have 2 or more contacts, you actually have a third option, which is called Stagger Start. Stagger Start basically breaks down a large group of contacts and adds a specific number of those contacts per day until there are no longer any contacts to add. So let's say you had 1,000 people in your database and you wanted to use that Halloween example. Maybe the text is, hey, Halloween is coming up soon. You guys dressing up this year? ? And you could say, hey, I've got 1,000 contacts. I want to add 150, 200, somewhere in that range per day, right? And you could start that. Now, you'd have to be careful because you're starting that on October 11th. It's still a little early to talk about Halloween, in my opinion. Maybe not in yours, depending on when you're watching this video. But you could do that, and the first group, so if I said, hey, let's go ahead and fire 10 to start with, I could click the arrow up. We would get to 10. Well, we can't get to 10 because we only have 3 contacts. But I could say, hey, command, fire the first 2 today. And then tomorrow you can fire up to 2. In this case, it would only fire one because there's only 3 total contacts, but you can see how that would work. So it even gives you an example there. If you had 11 contacts to a smart plan and stagger 4 per day, then the smart plan would activate 4 the first day, which would be today, 4 tomorrow, and then 3 on the third day. So I find this really helpful, especially when the smart plan includes text messages to keep us under that roughly 200 Twilio recipients per day. Once you have contacts on a smart plan, sometimes there may be a use case where you need to remove them. Maybe you found a misspelling, a step change, there's a link that's broken, something along those lines. You can always come back into the smart plan applet and you're looking for the contacts column. So you can see that we have 1 contact right now on our monthly neighborhood nurture. I can click on that eyeball icon and it will tell me Marty McFly is on that smart plan. Now, if we had multiple contacts, I could choose to check each one of them by clicking on the box next to their name, or I could choose select all and then choose confirm remove. Now, I believe it's going to show you 20 per page, but you also, if you have more than 20, let's say we had 100 contacts on the smart plan, I could choose to click remove all, and that would remove all of the contacts from that smart plan. So if I click on confirm remove, and then click remove, you can see we no longer have any contacts on any of our smart plans. If we go into Marty McFly's contact record and look him up, we will see that he has been removed right here from the monthly neighborhood nurture smart plan. So you can see in the timeline when someone has been added to a smart plan, when someone has been removed from a smart plan, if for any reason a smart plan errors out, or a contact unsubscribes from a smart plan, whether that be email or text, you would also see that in the timeline. So smart plans, one of the options that you can see inside of your timeline. You can even click on the drop down here and you can see that you could choose just the smart plan options, and that would tell you when someone had been added and when someone had been removed from a specific smart plan here underneath the contact record. That's it for today, guys. How to add contacts to a smart plan, both individually and bulk, how to remove contacts from a smart plan, and then how to view which contacts are on which smart plan. Hope you're all having a fantastic day, and I'll look forward to seeing you again real soon.